And just sing the same. Are you jealous of pure goodness? Christmas, children crying for music. The mistletoe stop all fun. The best. Just test. Yeah, audio was going through. Hello, my demons, and welcome to part 13 of Tomb 3, in which I can only hope that I do not freeze to death. Like, I'm not even a bit of context. I had to go out today to go do some shopping and drop these forms off. I kid you not, I went to bed roughly at about 3 o'clock, I wanna say. It was so absolutely borderline freezing, despite the fact that it was like 13 degrees. Now, I know you could say, oh, 13 degrees, wow, that's cold. It's currently 11, and it feels like 9. Like, I kid you not, it was so cold. Like, legit, I don't know as to why it felt so cold, but I swear it. No, again, I do not have the greatest blanket in the world. Nice, I need to go now. And so, like, yeah, it absolutely was freezing. And needless to say, I honestly did not have a good sleep. Like, oh, okay, we didn't need to crouch along there, that's good to know. Like, I remember just slightly waking up, but it's kind of those things where, like, you know, you wake up, but then you just no fucking idea what the fuck you're doing. I did, however, yesterday get some sugared almonds, which no one knows what sugared almonds are. It's literally just almonds, but you know, yeah, covered in sugar and totally nice to just suck on. Just in the general sense of like, wouldn't recommend trying to. Okay, is there a spot up there? Because no. Okay, I didn't actually know that you could cancel that. Alright, I just wanted to make sure. But yeah, basically just like sugar, different colored sugar almonds. The best way I can explain them is like candy bullets. Hmm. I kind of wonder, can I just sprint past them? Or is it an instant death? Or instant death field? Hmm. So then now I'm curious. Can I kill him before he activates it, or is it pointless to try? Alright. So that's just kind of cheap in the sense of, like, again, I don't think you can't just, like, you have to wait until she stops. Then it'll be once, then it'll be again, just to. Hmm. So not like that. Ah. Yeah, I was gonna say that seems like a pretty big design flaw, but I mean it kind of is. I think I can live without not getting into there, honestly. Who is that supposed to be for? Like, there's no other, like, oh come on, dogs again. Like there's no other switch there to open that gate. Unless you have to get to the gate around there to open up the other side. Aside from that, who is it supposed to be for? Like, haha, let's play a joke on, you know, the new Wookiee and be like, haha, look at this Wookiee. All you have to do is enter into that room to go to that room. It's like, haha, you fell, you fucking too much. You know what, buddy? I respect your commitment to the job and wanting to go up against an armed individual with nothing but a baton. I do. I respect the grind, the hustle, the everything, man. I respect it. It's not a good idea, but you've earned my respect. You at least got a couple hits in. Those hits nullified by the fact. Actually, is there an achievement for that? I want to check. So Hardy Order, which is Tomb Raider 1. I need to get back into. getting all the achievements. Huh. Yeah, that seems like an easy achievement that I could have gotten had I known. For Tomb Raider 2 is don't hurt the Jean swordsmen while they're floating or while they're levitating, but eliminate all of them. Um. No, so yeah, now on to Tomb Raider 3. Yeah, because I can definitely see the get fling rockets, weapon gun. I could definitely see there not being the achievement for like complete the game without medkits in Tomb Raider 2, because that game, unlike the first game, has a lot more enemies. Like, particularly guys with guns, and they're very much hit scanning. So, like, I can definitely see as to why. Are you kidding me? I'm one fucking nanite off. The event at the end in like 16 hours, and the final task is to collect 150 nanites, and I'm one off. There's actually really, that's so frustrating. As for completing this game without medkits, I feel like it's possible, at least just given that is going to break, isn't it? I'm surprised that it didn't, honestly. Bit like this one, I could see you be able to complete it without medkits, because I feel like there's less hit scan enemies. Was like the second game, it feels like gunman. So many gunmen. Oh damn, buddy. You somehow managed to get past the tripwires to get down here. Was it just pretty much leaned? Alright, yeah. So it wouldn't have mattered which way we went anyway. Children cry and fanboys hate, but messages for something and nothing wrong. He just wanted the best for everyone. Hated by his contemporaries because his eye daring. It's a simple calculus. Half of you shall soon be dust. As the most quotable lines must scream time and hope for and rocket combined. Words don't do him justice. No one else to say Loki takes leave him alone. Leave him alone, goddammit. You sure took your sweet fucking time there, buddy. Stars above you couldn't have chipped in any sooner. I feel like whenever I'm activating a lever or anything, I get a fire opal before I get like a singular nanite from that mission. Stars, damn it, man. That one's going to be tricky to get over, I think. Oh, there's just some nameless goon. Yeah, I feel like I can live with that. I just need a single nanite. It should not be that hard. You know, I don't think that they have, you know, let's be honest, they probably do have missiles. Who knows? Which direction do I go? I'm gonna try this way first, at least, just to see what's over here. You know, I'm sure that that has a point. I just want to know what the point is, because as it stands, it essentially is just like no reason. You know what I mean? Like, stars, damn it. Like, it really just doesn't have any point aside from, here, have an obstacle in the game that, wow. so impossible to get around. But like, again, as it stands, there's really just not a point to it aside from it kind of feels like just a Crash Bandicoot enemy. I don't mean that in bad. Like, Crash Bandicoot, good game, need 100%, but I mean in the sense of it's literally just an obstacle moving slowly back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Like, what did you, a disc. Damn, I'm about to steal your, no, shit, hottest hits of 2000 and, I was holding across. Hottest hits of 2005. Fuck, does anyone actually like remember them? Like, there was just like a bunch of top hits from the year. I was like, my sister had a couple. Good luck trying to actually find the discs anymore. Also, it is cold. As I haven't done. I did, actually, I don't know the smell of the candle. Oh, coconut and lime. But I managed to get, yeah, it was on like $6. It was no one clear on, so I was like, yeah, fuck it. May as well get a couple. And honestly, it doesn't smell that bad. It's only that for there. Like, just kind of in general, my good idea for smell. Seems like a trap. Surprisingly, not a trap.
No.
Code clearance disk. I wonder if I can. That is a very green fucking room. I don't know as to how much of the level we probably just skipped, but cool. You know, it definitely kind of feels like that's something that maybe they should look into getting patched out if they don't want it abused, you know? So, So like, uh, well, congratulations, Laura. You just did that. You 100% succeeded, and I'm sure that that was necessary. Like, very much. I'm sure that you had to do that. Oh, we went up from the wrong. There we go. Children cry and fanboys hate, but Mr. Stark, I feel so Thanos did nothing wrong. Like, shit, man, if someone showed that level of disrespect to me in a fight, I'd just give up. But, like, you know what? Fuck this, man. Like, even with, access to better guns in the second game, like, it really does suck that not only do I have to go for the second game getting achievements, no, like, I also have to do it again without using any of the upgrade, like, any of the guns. There's nothing up there. I guess so far, like, aside from all the climbing and just laser tripwires, this has not been an absolutely insane base in terms of I'm assuming that's probably the end of the level. like not being an insane way to get around, if that makes sense. Maybe I'm just too tired and I've not been paying much attention. Oh, yeah. So, this is just to go on something that is really something that personally I find really kind of dumb. I was after this TV show. It's from 2006, and all that I could really remember was like this scientist film director guy kept bringing monsters from his old movies back to life, and the four kids that pretty much had to stop him, like using these weird makeshift kind of weapons. So, knowing what I do, so you know what, I'll go to the tip of my tongue, and literally, so yeah, 20 hours ago, and then not even a bit later, solved by Caleb Cantus, like pretty much almost immediately, and I was like, was it really that fucking easy? But like the name of the show, I don't want to shit on it too hard, but come on, you name it Monster Warriors. Like, if that just does not sound like the most generic. Obviously, you couldn't go Monster Hunters, but like, that honestly just sounds like you're like, you know what? What's the most generic monster fighting thing that we can come up with? That's like, it really is just one of those cheesy thousands live action shows. And it's like, oh yeah, I've modified these vacuum cleaners to shoot out like beam thing, whatever. And it really is just so weird. Okay, so don't go that way. I'm assuming this way. No? Please don't tell me that they're timed or something. Okay, so in order for anyone to actually get through there, that they imagine you just really need to get through there. And then, like, you have to jump, climb up there, deal with all that. I should probably heal. I can at least see that, yeah, with this game you can probably complete it without a medikit, because the very badass games channel that I did watch was doing that challenge. Was there not like a code that I... Oh, yeah, there was a back to being locked. So how do I get out of here then? Oh, he works. Now to try and figure out where that location is that opened. So not down that way, I'm assuming this way then. Mary Jane 2. Do we get to take the UFO? I mean, I'm assuming that's a UFO. Kinda looks like one. What's down this way? Okay, wow, and that you can't even see in. I guess it's to heighten the suspense. My God, he's got no boobies. There are no boobies. And oh, I could never do that. Assert dominance. Dominance asserted. What the fuck do they have killer whales? Okay, never mind. Like, they don't have tits anyway. I thought that. Oh, surely since they cut off that part, yeah, maybe they just. Maybe they do, but no. Like, out of every. out of everything here, just the killer whales seem really weird. Sorry about that. Just had to quickly do something, but what? What is the point? Genuinely, I'm just curious as to what at all they would need to, like, why? Alright, so I can't really go all the way up, so we need to go... No, I hope that the... Oh... Okay. Let me just double check as to when I made that save. Okay, so I made the save that, and we didn't... Alright, good. So if we did manage to screw up anything out of order, we at least still have that. But who? Like, there's not even a direct way up here. Who loses their key card like that? Like, you would think that a launch code pass keycard would be really fucking guarded and not be like, herp a derp, we lost it. But that's just, you know what, that is just me. genuinely I'm impressed. How did you get up there? I'm assuming you climbed up. Yeah. Uh, you know what? That's fair. I can't say that I'd particularly enjoy being up there either. But fair play for you for getting up there. Just ambush. Um. Ah, damn it. Okay, yeah, we're surprisingly take quite a bit of damage from that, so I'm gonna go the tried and true method of apparently just jump to my death. Go ahead and jump until there's nothing to jump for. Jump. Okay, yeah, it's just easy to wing of the method I found. Shit, it's only 350. Damn it. 355. Um, so like, this is just me, but like, the fuck happened to Minecraft? Like, I got on it a while ago, and don't get me wrong, I feel like they just decided, you know what, RTX on, and that it looks amazing. I am just slightly confused as to why they needed to put RTX. Buddy, look even rougher than that. Which, actually, so this brings me back to, like, thinking about Stargate, in which the concept of aliens being like these stars above, aliens being like these short little grey dudes, comes some the Asgardians visiting, and that's what they look like. The Asgardians, of course, being like the most advanced civilization in the galaxy with like the best weapons and tech. Okay, I'm going to be honest. That is not what I expected the inside of the spaceship to look like. Well, they're the most advanced, but obviously for like pretty much plot reasons they had to go, because they basically just keep cloning each other and, well, cloning themselves, and it's like slowly deteriorating them. And so it eventually gets to the point where, like, it's no longer really feasible for them to continue cloning themselves. And then they pretty much just decide, you know what? This is a lot bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. Limbo Master. Don't let the turtle lasers lock onto you, but don't turn them off either. Element 115. Finish Nevada chapter. Okay, so it kind of seems like you could skip a good chunk of that level. Especially with the fact that you can just activate the missile and be done with it. But yeah, the Asgardians in Stargate were pretty cool. Pretty cool. I guess we had to. How did we escape? I don't even know.
This is Hamlet's to base. Come in, base. Come in, base. Dead air, man. You gotta get down. This is too much. Hold on back there. That was Harry.
Well, we'll rip that guy, man. You know what? I don't. Let's see what we got in Firestone Element 115. I suppose that at least explains the name of the achievement. But yeah, of actually being able to use the guns and that, I could definitely
No.
see it like being possible to do it without medikits. just want to test my theory. Alright, yeah. The water is not absolutely freezing to the point where... Oh no, maybe it is. Yeah, okay, it's a good little heat bar. Hmm. That was just a series of unfortunate jumps, wasn't it? Okay, we're gonna slide right off. Ah, I'm learning. See, I'm learning. You get the little ice bit up there, which at least looks a lot more obvious and easy to see than the vines. I mean, I can't exactly. Ain't church to zoo. Can't exactly make out what the signs say, but I'm sure it'd be kind of a shame if Laura's just killing these guys for like no reason and they're just trying to do their job. And stuff, we can't get there. Go. I feel like this has to be the running theme with this game where I just don't know where to go. So nothing changed up here. Also gonna love how this ship has absolutely no chance of getting out of here. Our explorer. And had no chance of even getting in here due to, you know, access doesn't really form specifically like that. Uh, the hidden rocket launcher. The hidden rocket launcher round. Surely it has to do with something out here. I So what would be the point of opening this door? And you guys don't have anything on you. I can't really see anything that would be of note there. Getting here, there's really nothing. We can't climb up there. Why would it lead us to the ship if we cannot get any further into the ship? That just seems like misleading game there, unless we need to do something over at the cabin. Can't go that way. We can't like get all the way up that way anyway. RX Tech. I doubt that the cabin door is open. Yeah, that's not open. We didn't get a key card off those guys. Oh shit, my phone is at 6%. Oh, fucking hell. Yes. Ow, I just hit myself in the face with the charger. Don't ask me how. Oh, stars above. It is so cold. I am not even kidding. Yesterday, it really did just feel so beyond cold. Like, just even getting out of my bed and walking across the floor, my feet felt like ice. Oh, dude, I am too fucking tired for this shit. Yeah, oh, you open up here again. I feel like I should pay it. Oh. Like, I wish we're not just killing people trying to do their job. Because, like, that kind of feels like what we're doing, man. Also, I'm a little disappointed that to get this, we had a boss fight. To get this, we had a boss fight. To get this, we had a boss fight. To get this, we... Oh, it's so fucking cold, so fucking cold. Probably... No, I think we probably just nuked, like, launched a missile on some unsuspecting area. I feel like I really should just not play games when tired. Because, like, just completely missing such obvious stuff. Damn, like, we must discuss it. They really had such weird ideas for lighting. And like the classic versions of either it being completely and utter just darkness, or bright as all get out. Up there. Damn, there's traveled the entire length of this ship. You know, whatever. Dingy, dingy. Something about a dingy. You know, it'll be helpful if they dropped stuff that I actually needed. And not just ammo for guns that I'm not gonna use. I'm just saying, like, you could have a bit more consideration for the people that, you know, are going to need your supplies. Yeah, I feel like in 2 and 3, I like, at least, the 2 onward in the games, that they really just decide, you know what would be a good idea? More human enemies. Because, like, in Tomb 1, you don't really encounter an insane amount of human enemies. Like, you do in some of the other areas, but oh fuck, it's cold. It's cold, but also the fact that it is making me tired even more. Where icebreaker? Nope. Okay, that didn't work. But better to go the long way around the boat. Haha! Long way. Because, like, at least definitely in the Legend, in game that I was playing, which I'm not sure if I'm going to restart. I'm probably not. So I'm gonna have to figure out, like, what part I was up to. Even in that, you do get like a pretty big chunk of human enemies. I feel like there was enough space to dismount there. Okay, you know what? Buddy, that is called cheating. Also, this is just kind of... For fuck's sake, Lala. Seriously? You can't figure out how to shoot off a fucking lock. Fucking Shadow Man is looking at you like you have no idea what the fuck you are doing. But it's a Tomb Raider game. It has to be... It has to be, like, just the complete randomest bullshit to solve a puzzle in the history of anything. Like, in order to get the key from that, I'm probably going to have to fight through an order of Tibetan monks. Some ancient pharaoh is probably gonna come to life, Fortnite mode on me, and then start being like, start a dance off in order to win the dance off after that. This dance cue card from... Oh, come on, what doggos? Really? Get the pretty doggo. Probably have to get the dance cue card, flash card, whatever. From... You know what, honestly, that was on me. From like... I need to save more. Or from some ancient cat goddess that has the ability to summon in instant kill lightning strikes and fires Kamehamehas every 2 seconds. But in order to skip the boss fight, I have to find this ancient bowl of unspoiled milk. And I have to give that to her, and then she's like, wow. Yeah. And the screen cuts to black, God of War style. Like, just shifts away. And then all that, in order to get through there, to push that button, which honestly, I feel like you could shoot out that glass and personally probably attempt to just grab that button. Like, I do feel as though you could just try to get that. But maybe that's just me. Like, I'm sure if you had the rocket launcher, you could one-hand it and push the button. Just why? Oh, we're doing all this just to open that gate. Tomb Raider logic. It's Tomb Raider logic. I can't fault it because it's Tomb Raider logic. Also, so this is a little fun fact, just like about something. Did you know that you can't eat a polar bear's liver? Why you would attempt to try? Like, I knew this fact for a bit, just not the specifics. But, like, just 1 ounce of a polar bear's liver? How big is an ounce? Let me have a look. Is an ounce. Oh, shit, it is. Oh. Alright, so an ounce is equal to 30 milliliters. Or about 28 grams. I like how pretty much just all of this is like, I literally just googled how much is an ounce, and it's just weed. Oh, gold per ounce. So, like, you know, you'd have to eat at least a bit, but yeah, it just contains, like, an insane amount of vitamin A. That, like, why you would attempt that? I have no idea. By the stars of fucking above, Laura. Just shoot the lock off. Oh, but more dogs, really? The fuck? Okay, the fuck was a dog on fucking steroids? Yeesh. Hey, fucking that dog was out for blood. Hey, fucking, I swear, man, the dog You have to try and take like little mini breaks to make sure that my fingers aren't just freezing off. Like, seriously, Laura, like, that, you can just shoot the lock off. Like, I don't think it'll be that hard. Like, again, this kind of just really reminds me of Fall. The main conflict of the movie, in this case, the game. I'm also just, I wouldn't say Lara is an idiot, but I'm also just comes from the most obvious solution and not even being considered. Yeah, I started this series as a joke. Like, I started, playing through all of the Tomb Raider games. I take it up to the legend, the definitive torture porn, whatever the fuck you want to call them. Ones. Okay, seriously, which way do I fucking go? With an option there. With an option along this way. And then it's just like... What way do we go? You know, at least I haven't been spike trapped. Oh, okay, it's that way, then... That way, we don't need that. Bundlefly, find a mutated scientist in the destroyed station. Okay, you know what? Fair. Oh, my bloody eye. Fair play. That actually got me. Granted, is this supposed to be a reference to the thing? because, like... Okay. Oh, don't cheap out on me. You can freaking jump up that. So don't cheap out on me if you can... Can you really not? Like, is it just... impossible to actually jump up on them? Okay, so I'm assuming that it is. What the fuck? That seems so random, because it looks like you can climb up onto the... This is so weird. Especially, then why can't we just have landed on that? I'm gonna check. I doubt that it is, but I wanna check anyway. They're making a new... Gen 3 remake. We already just... Like, I mean, not recently, but like... There already was a Gen 3 remake. Okay, so yeah, there is references to the thing in the game, which, you know what, fair play, it's a good movie. Honestly, I feel like if you say it's a bad movie, fair, you're entitled to your opinion. But, like, the fact that critics at the time pretty much just hated it, I feel like really says more that critics are just kind of dumb. So this is completely off topic to just the game in general. I was gonna bring this up before, but it got sidetracked. So, Spooks and Jukes, he is, a YouTuber that does, like, toxic TTV, Dead by Daylight streamers and the like. And, you know, pretty much just calling them out and like, hey, maybe don't be this much of an asshole. Started to pretty much get threats to him and his family. Just over Dead by Daylight. And like, he censors the names. Like, he censors the names and the voices so that like, obviously the only way that you'd know is if you knew the streamer. And it's just like, why the fuck would you just get that upset over Dead by Daylight? Like, I'm going to be honest, I feel like Dead by Daylight really has just shit the bed with a couple of their recent decisions. But like, I don't see that helping much. And especially with the fact that they had the actor that plays Carl on one of their streams to play around like several of their biggest content creators like Otstavia or Stava. And just they didn't actually get to even finish the game. Because any time that they tried, hackers would basically just get in to the spectator slots and just crash the game on them. Which was a solution that was very, very easily fixable. Which Odstava said himself and attempted to fix. But they just refused and pretty much kicked out the people that Odstava brought in. And like, I think they only really went on to the stream for like an hour, which you bring in a celebrity to help pretty much promote your game. You know, to help get all that stuff done, and like, you do such a piss poor fucking job at it that it's borderline. What the fuck are you even doing? We didn't even use the crowbar on the fucking lock itself. You shot out the wood, which arguably would be a lot more fragile. Or you broke the wood. Arguably, wood is a lot more fragile than metal. Congratulations, Lara. You win Idiot of the Game award. More so than the people attempting to fist fight you. And you've got guns. Oh, and a little fun context. I am definitely getting Dragon's Dogma 2 this Friday, hopefully. I also obviously love Dragon's Dogma 1. Back in like, shit, what, 2013, honestly. Played it so much. Loved the fact that there was an update that prevented you from buying airtight flasks. And so, what you had to do was basically go to the Black Cat underground guy. Pretty much just have him duplicate the airtight flasks in order to actually complete some of the quests, because obviously they required things to be preserved. We just came from that way. Do we go this way? It only leads to there. Way to there, and then we go this way. Again, that is wood. You definitely could spend the time shooting the wood. No. And all that to fucking get that.
No.
To which I'm missing something anyway. Yep. It was worth a shot anyway. No. So that way leads back there. I really need to actually put these away. Because, like, if I have the sugar almonds, Mimi, I'm just gonna keep eating them, and that's not gonna be good for anyone. That's not gonna be good for me, because I'll run out and just eat them all during the same 24-hour period day. Yeah, it's not gonna be good for the stream because, obviously, I'm now really hope that no one can hear me just like sucking on them and trying to break down the sugar. Sure, there was nothing missing up here. There's nothing down here. Ah. The question then is... No, if we go down there, you know, we're gonna have to go... So regardless. The question now remains, what did I just do? No, not that way. We want to go this way, I believe. Huh. Maybe it doesn't have something to do with the water tower. So drop down to there. You're on the green. 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 Doesn't really look like there's any switch or anything. Unless we follow the pipe in which just goes out and then seemingly wraps back around. Oh, bother. Seriously, like... It is so cold. Oh, holy shit, it's only meant to get to a high of 14 today. The highest... The highest it's meant to get in the week is up to 20. That's on Saturday. It's coming on Tuesday. Why is it so cold? I mean, I know I'm complaining about the cold, but then as soon as summer comes around, it'll be like endless just heat. Alright, so... let's head back along here. Try and prevent my hands from absolutely freezing over. Like, why the fuck would you drop the crowbar? Like, aside from needing to make the player character spend lock acknowledge. Aside from just making the player need to like pick it back up, is like any point to it? Because it doesn't seem like there is a point to making you pick the crowbar back up. As opposed, damn it. Oh, this is why you should not play when your hands are literally ice. Oh, and it's like 11 degrees. Seriously, why is it so cold? Like, holy shit, it is freezing. Alright, there must have been something that we missed here before. Yeah, I'm assuming we missed like a key card or something. Did we miss something here? Anything? Oh, okay, so it needs to be green, red, green, red. Okay, okay. This definitely is a good PSA to not play games when tired or anything. Oh, and it feels like your hands are about to turn into icicles. Okay, so you're green. I'm gonna make a save here. Just on the off chance that I got, what is the point of pressing Y to activate it if she doesn't want to activate it? Green, red, green, red. Okay, surely that was what we wanted. Why? I feel like if that was what we needed, there'd be a cutscene. Let's try this again. What if we got the orders wrong? My sheet, like, normally I love the cold, don't get me wrong. Normally I love like, a nice, cool sheet to, like, lie down on after a hot day or something. But, like, when it's incredibly cold, it's not that fun. What does this do? We did all of that to turn on the generator. So the only way you can turn on or off the generator is if it's got fuel going to it. Huh? Ah. Crumb cakes. I'm sorry, little doggy, but I am gonna have to shoot in the face, and then there's no way to escape. Sorry, little doggy. But blame the game developers, because, like, man, that's just harsh. Like, you don't need to constantly go after the dogs. What did the dogs do? That poor dog was stuck in there until the generators were flicked back on. Key. Gate control key. Fucking... Stop mistreating your dogs, you bloody bastards. Like, at that point, it is just cruel and unusual punishment. So I've got that bit there, then there was another bit that had a door that just did not open. Provided I can find, there we go. Oh, no, okay, so that was the, no, okay. I'm assuming this is a big assumption. We can now go back and activate that other door. And there was nothing. You know, there's nothing here that really required power, was there? Only my favorite. Oh, damn, I'm dead here. Trusted brand of rocket launcher. Please tell me okay, I think the stars above. Only the most trusted brand of rocket launcher ammo can survive in freezing cold temperature. And, you know, still be functionable. Like, again, what is the point of needing to pick it back up? Swear, if she said no, I would've lost my shit. Uh, mm. It's so cold. Half tempted to go get a hand warmer just so my fingers don't feel like they're freezing. Come on, wake up, hands, wake up. And I have my window shut as well. So like, you know, it's less absolute freezing. And like, to people that are used to the temperature, obviously, ammo, nothing. Ammo. No. Okay. Surely not that, right? No, because there'd be no way for you to jump from there over to anywhere near there. I was like, surely you don't need to start all the way at the back there to get over here. Doesn't look like I can climb up that, then... Unless there's something else I'm missing. Then... The fuck? Okay. Fucking damn that I went out of heat that quickly. How in the actual hell do you lose the key to the hut? That's all the way back here, like... Genuine question. I seriously want to know, like, you have to... Like, that has to be intentional at that point. Like, that's just got to be... Again, it's... Fuck off that that was seriously just for a secret. Like, a secret and a fucking jump scare by a dog. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you actually just fucking with me right now that was, oh, for fuck's sake. You know what? The secrets in the first Tomb Raider game You know, a lot of them, a lot of them were really just slightly hidden. I feel like the secrets in this game are more fuck you, find what you think is the way to the way to progress the game. Like, you found a key in frigid cold water. Guess what? That key doesn't lead to anywhere. Ugh. It just leads to a secret. Why is that water different colored? Okay, surely that's not the end of the level. I am going to just... No, that's not the end of the level. It's gonna be so weird if it is. Okay, thank the stars. It's not even warmer water to fill up your thing. Mm. Get over here, and now what? Please, by the stars above, tell me that this is the way to go. 'Cause the only thing that I can think of is if you climb up that to get onto the gate. That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't look like there's anything in the water here. Like, what the hell, man? Oh, I think this can be tomorrow Dio's problem. I hope everyone enjoyed. I will catch you on the next one. Bye bye for now. I'm going to go and hopefully not freeze.